We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy, former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Christian.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So stepping in, Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball one. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Bases are empty, one man out. Change up low, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third from the Chicago Cubs, right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Fouled off. Just underway in Arlington. Softly hit here to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Altuve.
The pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. Now the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
One and one. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth from the Boston Red Sox.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He's set, and the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Guerrero, the runner at third. Martinez at second with one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Charlie Blackmon becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's Manny Machado now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 0-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Rolled slowly to first. Rizzo loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout will lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Still even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and it pulls the National Leaguers even at 1-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Freeman.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .348 batter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Rizzo is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ryan.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Cole has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We'll go to the bottom of the second. All even now at 1-1. Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
2-2.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting ninth from the Kansas City Royals.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Jose Altuve would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Another full count offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
coming on
American
now, and
League.
it's the former
Number
number 1
24,
overall pick from 2007, David Price. Here's Buster Posey now.
Leading off for the National League. Catcher, Buster Posey.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Altuve at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting ninth from the Atlanta Braves. Second
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Price ready with another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 from Price. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Steven Strasburg, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Steven Strasburg.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the AL gets a man in scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He has no prior history against this pitcher. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Three and one to Martinez. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Altuve at third. Benintendi at second. Martinez at first. One gone. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. So 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. Now another 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly. Here's Manny Machado now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Looking to minimize the damage here. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Ready on 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. The 1-2. On a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. Fastball just a bit high. This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. It's a lead for the American League, 2-1. Carlos Carrasco, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Carlos Carrasco.
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Right fielder number 34.
And now Bryce Harper. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Left fielder number 27. Mike Trout.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The American Leaguers on top 2-1. Max Scherzer is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 31, Max Scherzer.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off the 4th inning, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0. Scherzer, a veteran at 35 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 2 now. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go in the American League. They lead it 2-1. Sheffield, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is after it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out on his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Sonny Gray, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56. Sonny Gray.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Jose Altuve.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Down and away, ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He comes in as a .316 hitter. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Hot shot down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trout is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The AL leads it 2-1. Number 59 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 59.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And that one right down Main Street.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Seager stands at first with 1 out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Three and 0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman, Chris
As they'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Back up the middle. Altuve has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Popped him up. Just foul. Again, another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Still 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Posey hits a high drive. That's deep out to left.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Guerrero is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the National League 5 and the American League 2. Johnny Cueto enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Cueto, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and a slider. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. The NL's on top, 5-2. Welcome back to Arlington. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Lorenzo Cain will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In there, strike 1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Cody Bellinger will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. A ball and no strikes. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 hit hard down the line, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bellinger leads off second with one gone in the inning. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jorge Alfaro will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Alfaro in front. 3 balls and a strike.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
2 out here and a runner at second. Sliding stop by Altuve. Touche, sir. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the National League 7 and the American League 2. Lorenzo Cain will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 6.
JT Riddle will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Shortstop, number 10, JT Riddle.
Cody Bellinger will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Marcell Ozuna will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Keone Kela gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Kella, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a changeup. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 the count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Robinson Cano will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Robinson Cano.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Cespedes is off at first with 2 away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
39, Kevin Kiermaier.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
One and 2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Two. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Robinson Cano will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 22. Robinson Cano.
Kevin Kiermaier will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Addison Reed been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Yadier Molina is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the National League, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. Career history with Addison Reed. He's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is a strike 3 call. Whoa, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Reed's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. High and deep to center field. Blackmon going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They're on top 7-2. Yadier Molina will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 4.
Mike Foltynewicz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Mike Foltynewicz.
Eugenio Suarez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. John Hicks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
John Hicks.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Two-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now. Manny Machado would be next. The 3-0 pitch. He's taken strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. American League goes down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Eugenio Suarez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd now.
Number 7.
Giancarlo Stanton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Center field, number 27, Giancarlo.
Nate Jones enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. And now a jump throw against his body. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop. And then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. And next to the plate will be J.T. Little as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
A ball and no strikes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Riddle, base runner at first with 1 out. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Men on third with 2 down. Line drive to center field. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the National League 8 and the American League 2. Starling Marte will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 6.
Yasiel Puig will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Right field, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Liam Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Franklin Barreto will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Grounded to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-1 home. All even at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Hosmer is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Molina is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-2 tonight's final. The National League All-Stars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sonny Gray earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.